Actually, it's gerbils. But
Oh, it dribbled on me.
did you know they make a Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar Cherry?
Yes.
And it's delightful.
Yes, we
It's
buy
in my
it.
fridge right now.
We buy it every couple of weeks once it's in stock. It's
Yeah.
always out of stock. Wow, that just dribbled
My
all down me.
Safeway also does not always have it in stock.
I like the Dr. Pepper
that's
coconut
nice.
cream.
I tried it.
You didn't like it?
I liked it, but I was like, eh.
Oh, I liked it.
I just don't love coconut flavor. Like, I have to be in the mood for it. It's
I
one of
like it.
those.
love coconut.
I like it more than I like the cherry.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah. The
So
cherry's a
I
little
also
too-
add a little
It is cherry.
packet of the True Lime into the Dr.
Oh,
Pepper Zero
nice.
Cherry.
So it's almost like a dirty soda.
Without the
Gross.
cream.
Yeah.
Because the cream makes me... Whoa.
Yeah. Dairy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I will say, though, the one... I found it at the gas station on my way home that weekend after you told me about the coconut Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And I only found it in the bottle. And I think that impacted my experience.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think a bottle versus a can.
Very different.
Very
I got
different experience.
Dr. Pepper on my mic.
Cute.
This is why we need lids.
Flavory.
Well, I mean, but it's so delicious.
A little seasoning on your microphone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a guy use Dr. Pepper to marinate meats the other day.
Oh, I've seen that a lot
yeah.
before.
Yeah, he did like a whole Dr. Pepper brisket.
Yeah.
I've seen like Coca-Cola ones.
Yeah.
Which
so fancy.
just makes you question
What is in Dr. Pepper?
what is in soda
Yeah.
Yeah.
that we can do that.
I mean, sugar.
Little suspect.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna still drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Happy day.
I slept like ass.
We all did. It's because it's eclipse season.
Is it?
I haven't slept well in a week and a half because of it.
I've slept fine. Last night, I just was up and down all night. I woke up at probably around 3:30.
Mhm.
And of course, if I wake up, the cat also realizes I'm alive and is then also awake.
Oh.
And then I have to kick her out of the room and shut the door.
Wait, why?
Because she likes to play this game of, you're up now, so you are my jungle gym.
Oh.
And she will hop from one side of the bed on and using me as a springboard.
No.
No.
So I scoop her up, give her a little kiss on the head, and I chuck her out the door.
No. I don't
And-
have this problem with my pet.
And I usually can go right back to sleep, but last night I could not, and I
Yeah.
didn't fall back asleep until around 6.
Oh my.
And then I had to
Oh.
be up around 8 to like shower and get ready.
Yeah. Beer.
But other than that,
Is that your crap?
no.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
No.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, this is a Haps and Craps episode, so you get to be updated on our lives.
Are we also doing a little what is
No, we'll do that tonight.
it? Okay.
Too many topics.
Interesting.
So little time.
I know.
Can't do it.
So yeah, I'm having to change some of my, not change, but like hold some of my like haps and craps because they tie in more with my resolutions.
Same.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Samesies.
Oh, well, in that
So-
case, we're 2 out of 3. Let's just talk about it.
Oh, I don't care.
Because tonight's just a jock episode. We were going to weave Renaissance through, but
Yeah.
let's just use them because I'd rather get the full story,
Oh.
Yeah.
the full updates.
Yeah. Because all of my haps are very intertwined into my craps
Okay.
and my resolution updates.
I love a full storyline. Would you like to kick us off?
Sure. Just get this out of the way.
Ba-ba-boom.
So my craps is my mental health has just been in a dumpster fire this last week. A lot of it linked to my financial situations at the moment because of my medical stuff and also credit card choices that I made as a young adult.
Mhm.
Yeah. So learning from my own mistakes and
Can I ask?
yeah.
Is it helpful to gain perspective from older siblings about their stories of that in that regard?
Yes and no. Yes, because I know you guys have been through it and it is helpful to know that I'm not alone in it. I think the hard part for me is like, yeah, but now you're out of it. And I'm
But
still
there's
stuck
always
in the,
an out.
Yeah.
I think for me, like when I was trying to talk to you last night,
Yeah.
I dropped that
Yeah.
at one point in my 20s, I had
Yeah.
over $30,000 in credit card debt on top of $15,000 in medical debt. And
Yeah.
I was paying to live in Seattle by myself.
Yeah. No, that for sure helped like put into perspective that
It could
I'm
be
not going to
worse.
say the number amount of debt
Yeah,
is not that bad.
totally.
And I also like I talked about it with some coworkers the other day too, because I'm pretty close with one of my coworkers and we were just talking about it. And because she's a single mom and
Yeah.
has
Can't imagine.
she's not a single mom who works 2 jobs, but she's a single mom who works her butt off and takes care of soon to be, he just turned 13.
Yeah.
But so he's in 7th grade. And
Yeah.
anyways, so she gets it.
Yeah.
You okay?
My eyes are so
Oh, I thought
watery
you were
today.
crying.
It's so sad.
It's so sad about Halsey's debt.
But we kind of talked about this last pod weekend. When you're in it, especially when it comes to finances or debt of any kind, it feels like it's going to last the rest of your life. It feels like you said, I'm going to be doing this for the next 3 years. When in reality, you never know what's going to happen in the next 3 years. You could get a promotion. You could get a raise. You could get big bonuses. Like there will be windfall because money is an ever constant resource.
Yeah, 100%. And I think the part where I'm like kicking myself is that I did move out knowing about my debt.
Yeah.
But I moved out not knowing that I was going to turn around and within that 7 months of moving out have insane medical stuff come up.
Yeah.
And now have to like I'm at the point where like I have to deal with it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to deal with that stuff too,
Yeah.
which is great. And obviously like I am incredibly privileged to have a parent who is able and willing to financially help me with the medical stuff, knowing that I am paying her back as I can. And also incredibly privileged that I'm not in student debt. I'm not like 99% of my friends who have like, I think the least amount is like
tens of thousands.
Oh, like at
Hundreds
least
of
30 to
thousands.
40,000 is on the low end of my friends.
I'll be paying my student loans back for the next 20 years.
Yeah.
Oh, I had a student loan during that time too.
Yeah.
Like and I look
so
back,
I do know that like in that way I am so privileged that I didn't go to college. I didn't do that to myself. I very much almost did.
Yeah.
I almost signed up for
the full wham bam.
80,000+ of debt.
Yeah.
That I never would have been able to pay off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's linked into the craps of just like I can feel myself coming out of it. Obviously, like I had a really great talk with mom on Thursday night and like just let some of the shame that I've been holding on drop and just talk about it. And then had a really great conversation on Friday with that coworker and then just talking to you guys about it last night and today and just feeling better about it. And just kind of feeling like, okay, the fog is lifting.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I can breathe a little bit more. I've just kind of felt like I was drowning this whole last week.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and I feel like when you do keep it to yourself and you just stay like, that's so easy to get.
Yeah.
Because then you're just in your own brain, just like circling and like
catastrophizing.
Yeah. And building it up more and more and more because you're not having anyone to vent and like
and
talk
compare
through
to.
and compare to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the best. Why I'm so jealous of you being the youngest is you have multiple people in front of you being like, girl, it could be worse. It could be worse.
I could be living at home.
Not even.
I'm just kidding.
Are you kidding? Like,
No,
that's
I know.
not even
I
the
know.
worst. Oh my
I
God,
know.
you
I
have
could
to
be
live at
homeless.
home with your lovely mother who like crafts
I know.
and has a cute dog. Like, oh,
that dog is
terrible.
That's one of my other craps.
One of your best friends.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's not doing
He's
well.
not doing good.
Yeah.
He's on a decline and it's really
I was
hard to watch.
really worried about him coming out to travel, and I
know.
feel like it made it worse.
I know. Yeah.
Ugh.
He's not doing great. And he is, he's a little younger than Heidi. He's
No.
like 12, 13-ish because
Yeah.
we don't know his
No.
exact age when we adopted him.
Yeah.
But he was around 2. And so he's, around like 12, 13. And he's declining and it's hard to watch. And like, I love the little fucker.
But he's got some issues.
He's got some issues,
Yeah.
but he is going to the vet. Mom
Okay.
is taking him to the vet.
That's great.
So,
Huge plus.
happies and resolution updates.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do a little Renaissance resolution update because
Renaissance
it's
resolution.
been a while.
It's been a minute. So, I've been working with the licensed dietitian, nutritionist, whichever one is the one where they're actually went to school for it, and not
Well,
just
you both
like,
can go to. They can go to school for both.
she has like a doctorate. I don't know.
Love that.
She's real smart. Her name's Gabby. Anyways,
Caps.
I think it's Gabrielle, but she goes by Gabby. Anyways, she's great.
Okay.
Been working with her for like 4 or 5 months now. And honestly, so much of it has just been working on how and when I eat, not what I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
Because that really wasn't as much of the problem. The problem was that I was eating at really weird times. A lot of that contributed to because of my last job.
Mm-hmm.
And working weird hours. And so kind of breaking those habits from working retail and customer service for 10 years and having to learn how to have regular meals and snack times and all of that
Yeah.
at regular time slots in the day and recognizing hunger cues and that kind of thing. So, and just working on like my relationship towards food and what it does for my body and what it doesn't do for my brain and all that. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So then my women problems, which are also linked to the crafts, but there's a solution. I just have to wait for the solution, unfortunately. But with that, finally got approved for semaglutide injections. Just did my second one yesterday. Definitely feeling a little bit of the nausea today.
Yeah.
I've been chugging water all morning because that's basically all you can do.
Yeah.
And like still eating. I didn't feel as much of the nausea after the first shot, but after today I'm like, oh, nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second and third week, I think, are the worst.
Mhm.
You need to eat as much
Yeah.
protein as you
Oh,
physically can eat.
Already had a protein shake this morning and a protein pancake when I got to the house this morning.
Good.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's surprising how much they tell you, yes, you need to eat
Yesterday, my
low
lunch,
carb, low fat, and lots of protein, but you need to pack on the protein as
yesterday,
as
my
possible.
entire lunch was a steak.
God damn.
I buy one a paycheck. It's
Yeah.
my like treat yourself steak.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I go to the good butcher at the good Safeway and get a nice steak once a paycheck.
Yeah.
And yesterday I was like, it's time.
Heather and I used to do something very similar. We
Really?
would have like steak nights every paycheck, and we would
Yeah.
make steaks
Yeah.
and
I had other things with it. I also
Oh.
had like broccoli and some other vegetables. and
stuffed
stuff.
mushrooms.
Oh, yes.
Because we
Oh.
grew up with her mom making stuffed mushrooms, and she
Yeah.
has like this very specific recipe.
Yeah.
So we would make tons of stuffed mushrooms, like 2 bushelfuls,
Yeah.
and then eat all of them in one night. Disgusting. These stuffed mushrooms, by the way, are stuffed with cream cheese and bacon, by the way.
And sometimes jalapenos.
I never did anything like that.
Yeah.
A steak night on your payday?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
honestly was
Are
paid
you-
very little,
Yeah.
and I think most of my money went to like bills and stuff, so I didn't have.
Oh, all of my money goes to bills, but I still
Yeah.
like it's my $20 for my
Steaks.
Yeah.
for my steak.
I like it.
But yeah, so I've definitely been consuming all of the protein
Good.
and just feel like I finally have a doctor who believes me and listens to me and is like, okay, let's like talk about solutions and figure this out.
Helpful.
And know that this isn't, the forever solution. She was very pleased to hear that I had already been working with a nutritionist and was already like
Good.
doing those things. She was like, that gives me a good sign and makes me okay with putting you on this
Great.
because that means you're going to have the tools for after.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she's like, if you don't have those tools, all of this weight will go back on the minute you're off of this.
Yeah.
And to be TBH, you will harm your heart
Mm-hmm.
and overwhelm it and could
Mhm.
potentially really hurt yourself
Yeah.
or die.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited for you.
Yeah.
I love that you have so many encouraging people who are smart
Mm-hmm.
and capable of
Mhm.
giving you all the tools, because I just don't think 90s kids, millennials,
Mhm.
millennials realize how much a lot of our parents didn't prepare us for relationships to food
Mm-hmm.
or
Or
severe
deeply damaged.
or severely damage them. But like you talked about eating fast and not knowing your hunger signals. Like we grew up being a clean plate family. You have to eat it all, even if you don't want to eat it all, because there will be nothing left. And then you get to like your teenage years, your hormones are going crazy, and you're like, well, I want seconds and thirds.
Yeah.
And I'm a clean plate girl, so I'm gonna throw down.
Yeah.
And then everyone's looking at you like, why are you having seconds and thirds?
Yeah.
Because you told me to.
I'm growing and I have all of the hormones.
I have hormones.
Yeah. I feel similarly about that with like working out and going to the gym. Other than like gym class in school, which I hated that. Yeah. Like
Same.
I never.
Because it's just shame. It's just a room of shame.
Shame and like strong boys throwing dodgeballs at you really fast.
Yeah.
Like,
rude.
Yeah.
See, in high school, gym is segregated by gender.
Oh.
At the high school we went to. And the only times you're brought together is for square dancing. Which, also, a room of shame.
Yeah.
Terrible. Awful experience.
The only reason I had a good experience with swing dancing or line dancing or whatever the hell we were doing is because I was tall. Because all the tall guys were like, oh, we don't have to like stoop down and like hold these tiny people. She's tall like this. This is fantastic.
Yeah.
But other than that, it wasn't a great experience.
But yeah, like going into adulthood and like forcing myself to work out, I'm like, I don't have that habit. I don't have that
drive.
I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
Discipline.
Yes.
But also, your relationship to physical activity isn't based in a lot of joy. For me, anyway.
Yeah, we've talked about that before.
Yeah, like just doing
like finding
daily
joy in
activity and knowing that it's not a punishment to go on the treadmill. It is something that will give back to up here and in your heart.
Yeah.
And that's
endorphins.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't have to be this horrible, like I was dragged to the YMCA as a kid.
Yeah.
And thrown onto a treadmill and just been like, watch Good Morning America. And like it. I'm like, I don't want to watch the news.
Also, how confusing that YMCA always had the Food Network on.
Always.
Oh, on like every other TV. And I'm like, how is this helpful?
It was like Fox News, Food Network, Fox News. It's like, this is torture.
Yeah.
Speaking of Fox News, sorry, my ADHD trail from Fox News to Trump.
It's easy.
On the I-17 southbound, there's currently a massive billboard.
Oh.
No. Billboard that says Arizona loves Trump.
Oh.
And every time I drive by it, I just want to take a picture and go, speak for your damn selves. No.
That's so funny because the majority of the time when I'm driving around, I see Democrat and Kamala Harris billboards.
It depends on when you're driving by.
I mean, we were looking at Naked Trump yesterday.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you hear about the Naked Trump in front of the dispensary downtown?
No, but that's great.
Yeah.
He's
huge.
Huge. He's held up by this massive crane and his whole butt is out and his whole, what's out. Ugh. And he's taller than a 3-story building at least.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Insane.
I don't want to go see that though. The internet was fine enough.
So that's the end of my Haps and Craps.
Thank you.
I'm doing all right. Holding in.
Kelly Carlin. Burp, 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 burp.
I was having a hard time coming up with craps a little bit.
Oh.
Kind of. And then I remembered last week we went to like a happy hour type thing for the chiropractor.
Oh yeah, the event.
And yeah, it was at a golf
Interesting.
place, like an indoor golf.
Cute.
With like the screens where you like are in this little like
simulator thing.
Yeah.
Cool.
And like on the first or second swing, I for sure pinched my back and was like,
which of course it's a chiropractor event, so you're like, doctor,
I was like,
can
I just go
reset
next door
me?
and like,
didn't Jansen hurt himself at the same thing? Oh my god, what is happening?
I don't know if he like when we left, he was like, oh, I feel really good. Like I feel like that loosened things up and like the act of swinging, like like, maybe I should get into golf. So I don't know if it was that aggravated his shoulder, rib, whatever it was. But then we played pickleball, and I think that
threw it over the edge.
Did it more, and then he worked out the next day, and it just popped a rib out.
Falling apart over the pickleballs.
Popped a rib out?
Yeah.
He dislocated a rib,
Ah!
So he like went to the he got into the chiropractor that day and they popped it back in.
No.
Yeah.
Never had that.
Absolutely not.
And I didn't go because I had a doctor's appointment with him. Or not with him. I had a doctor's appointment later that day, so I didn't go to the gym with him in the morning. Mm-hmm. And he comes home and he's like, something happened. I can't move. Like, I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. But yeah, my back was pretty sore for about a week, just trying to like stretch it out, and it was rough.
Was it like a patient thank you event or like?
Yeah.
Okay. Patient appreciation event. That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now,
they
please make your appointment for next.
Yeah, right.
They love Jansen's employer, and so it was for staff from there to come and
gotcha.
Because they have a lot of connection. Those people at there,
which checks out because they're all desk jobs. Yeah, and we all have messed up backs from our desk jobs.
And there's a pretty big like campus across the street from where we go. So
smart.
Yeah, they like to build that relationship. So we went. It was fun-ish, but
until you got hurt.
Yeah, and it was like at the very beginning, I was like, I'm not going to play anymore. I'm just going to sit on this couch and wait till we can go home now.
It happened at the very beginning?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
Yeah. So that was my crap, really. I feel like happy, crappy, whatever resolution, it's all going to kind of like tie in together a little bit now. I had my birthday, which was good. We really didn't do anything, though. I was having a hard time becoming decisive about what I wanted. So we just kind of like bopped around town and we went to like some local little like stores and thrift shops and stuff that I had seen on like Instagram and stuff.
Yeah.
Some were misses, some were good. So
yeah, Jansen sent me a fun one.
Yeah.
Go to.
It was like
a witchy shop.
We love spoopy.
It reminded me of Curious Nature on Camelback.
Yeah. So we did that and like went to the Korean
mart.
Where they do like the ramen stations.
Yes.
We didn't get ramen because we had already eaten lunch at that point, but we just got some fun snacks to try and like some fun drinks to try.
Is that why you have so many chewy things? You have peach gummies.
Yeah, I got those at the and then over
I love getting
where there are like granola bars in the pantry, there are these Oreo like wafers. Like you know the wafer cookies? Like they're those dipped in chocolate.
Shouldn't have told me that.
It tastes like
I'm in my luteal phase.
Yeah.
I always get the matcha Pocky.
And I really want Pockies right now too. Because Rhett and Link just did a whole Pocky taste test.
Yeah, I love Pockies.
And I was like, I think I need all of these right now.
Yeah. That's so fun,
but
though.
Yeah, it was really fun. My other resolution, health. I've been going to the gym more-ish. This last week, I only went one time. But the week before that, I went
1 time.
5 times.
Wow.
So
that's awesome.
You went whole hog.
Yeah. Also, you can't say you only went once because you went once.
True. One more time than
you didn't.
And not.
Yeah. So getting back into the gym, getting into moving and grooving, trying to work on my fitness.
Have witness.
You tried the stretch lab thing yet at your EOS?
No.
I really want to book a little session and try it out.
Because Monday through Thursday, we go to Planet Fitness because it's right across the street.
Yeah.
Closer. And then on Fridays, we go to EOS because we can kind of take a little bit more time because Jansen doesn't go into the office on Fridays. So he's not like as pressed to get back and like get ready for work and stuff.
Yeah.
So we only go once a week. But EOS has really fancy treadmills now that have like you can log into any of your like Netflix or Hulu and stuff. It has a spot where you can charge your phone on it, and there's an app that you can sync your watch or like your phone to, so you can like track what you're doing. It's like,
it's really cool.
I need this for
just
my
gotta make
home.
sure you log out of your account before you step off.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But so yeah, working out more, getting my fitness. So on resolution, my booty update, there is no update because I've only done 1 day's worth of workouts for my booty. So to come.
One workout closer to booty.
Yeah. I was like, because for my birthday, we also went to Old Navy because they were having a sale on athletic wear.
So many sales.
Everything was 50% off. So
it's insane.
I got 2 of everything.
Oh, yes.
Because I was like, it makes sense.
Duh.
Full price.
Full price.
And
Girl math.
I was like,
Girl math, 2 for 1.
I was like in the changing room. And then I came out and I was like, I don't know if it's just me, but with the double mirror, I feel like there's a little more back there. And Jansen was like, it's just you.
No!
I was like, okay.
He's supposed to lie.
I know. That ship has sailed.
Yeah. That was year 1.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, babe got the biggest booty in the whole world.
Right?
That Kardashian.
Right? And I was trying to come up with haps and craps earlier.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I was trying to get him to help me, but he never does. And I was like, what are some of my happies and crappies? And he was like, your craps is that you still have a pancake. It's like, I'm trying, okay?
That's not nice.
I know.
Girl, it takes so much
I know.
to get that cake caking.
I know.
I've been working on it.
Yeah.
It's the Stairmaster. I'm telling you.
I need to.
It really
I avoid
changed
that thing
everything.
like the plague.
Yeah.
I hate the
It
Stairmaster.
changed my thighs. It changed my knees. My butt is like, has like a to it.
I do so many. I walk up and down the stairs here so much though that I'm like,
Do I really need to?
Yeah. But
Well,
yeah.
whenever you're coming upstairs, maybe just go down 2 more times. And,
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's what I did when we were watching Barney.
Yeah. True.
It works.
Yeah.
That sentence sounded really weird.
We weren't watching Barney.
We're watching,
a documentary about Barney.
I do love Barney though.
Yeah. You
Anyways.
don't just put on an episode every now and again.
Last night we fell asleep to Scooby-Doo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
And the
fell
Ghost
asleep to
Witch.
Scooby-Doo a few weeks ago.
The Ghost Witch? It's one of my faves.
Oh, no, whatever the one on Netflix is.
Oh, the HBO has
HBO.
like all of them now.
Oh.
And that one in particular was part of my gay awakening because the Hex Girls, the
Well,
band
yeah.
is in there.
Yeah.
Do you know what they are? They're like
Hex
vampire
Girls.
girl band, and they have like cool colored highlights, and like one has blonde hair with little
Oh.
pigtails, and she has green in her
And they're
hair.
witchy.
And they're witchy and curvy, and they have fangs.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Not real things.
Real
Who
to
knows?
me.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It bites the same.
Yeah. Also in the realm of my of my health, I have been going to the doctor because crappy. I keep having my eye flare up.
Mm.
So they've been running a bunch of tests to try and figure out what that is.
Mm.
On the positive, I'm a healthy adult. On the negative, I don't know what's causing my eye inflammation. They ran so many tests. I did so much blood work. And
So
all
annoying.
the autoimmune trackers came back negative,
Mm-hmm.
which is good.
Yeah.
I was relieved, but also it left me with I don't know what is causing
Okay, then
this.
what is wrong with me?
More questions.
Yeah. But yeah, she tested me for all the different autoimmune markers for Lyme's disease. She checked like my blood cells to make sure
Mhm.
that they were acting correctly and like whatever.
Yeah.
All my organs are functioning correctly.
Organing.
Yeah, they're doing their job. I have a little bit of cholesterol, heightened cholesterol, but not like
Just cut your salt.
yeah, not like concerning amount. She was like, you're young and I was like, thank you. And you're otherwise healthy. So like if you just work out a little
Yeah.
bit more, eat a little bit more healthy and stuff, like
Mhm.
I don't want to put you on medication for this. You'll be able to bring this down.
Yeah.
So that
Have you done allergy tests yet? I was going to ask you that last night. I forgot.
no, she didn't do any allergy tests, but there was one like inflammation marker that did come back a little bit
Right.
elevated. And she said it could be because my eye is currently inflamed that's
Yeah.
showing on the test. But that inflammation marker is usually tied to more like seasonal allergies. So like environmental type something. So it's like, I don't know. But no, we didn't do any like more.
Like the test or
Yeah.
whatever on your back.
Yeah, didn't do any of that.
Those are crazy to watch being done too.
Yeah.
Because for some people, they're like automatic.
Yeah.
Bright red.
And it's like,
yeah.
swells.
Yeah, no, I haven't done that.
Do you think it's the manure? Do you think it's the cows?
I don't know. Because let's be honest, it happened when we moved here. I never had it in any other house.
Yeah.
And it gets worse during the summer, kind of.
Yeah.
When it's hotter and the manure is
I do feel like it's like when we shift seasons.
Yes. Interesting.
So I don't know. But she sent all my labs to my eye doctor because my eye doctor had said when you go to a GP and they run tests, if they can't figure out what it is, like come back and we'll do more tests on that side. So it's like I don't have an answer.
And it's just the one eye?
For the most part. I've had it a couple times in my left eye, but most commonly it's my right.
Weird.
So yeah, I don't know.
Strange. You're a medical mystery.
I am.
Let's just say, like, maybe your doctor can write you a note that says you're allergic to Arizona and you have to move to the East Coast.
Probably.
Pronto.
Yeah. ASAP. I
Great
hope so. I wish.
Or at least Gilbert.
Yeah. At least the East Valley. East from wherever you're at now.
Yeah.
Done.
Movies.
Done and done.
My son.
Jansen gets so mad because I get so many like house tour reels and TikToks and stuff, and I'll always send them to him because they're always for like Gilbert, Chandler area, and they're like the nicest house and they always have like a casita on the side. And some more times than not they have a pool, and I'm like, this is it. This is where we need to go.
You want it?
You
He's
want
like,
it?
No. It's like, stop it. But yeah. So yeah, health wise, I'm on
The right track.
the path to figuring it out.
Walking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just figuring out what my body's doing.
Getting to learn
Trying
yourself.
to. Yeah. Other happies. My other resolutions were finding sense of style. I don't know. I just wear t-shirts and
I don't know.
shorts.
You did get some jewels.
I got some jewelry for my birthday. My earrings. My hoops.
Hips.
I love a hoop.
And a new necklace.
Wearing double hoops.
Oh, fancy.
In different metals.
Oh.
Mixed metals.
Mixed
Mixed metals.
I
Yeah.
am too. Just one.
Cute. I'm reading more. As we mentioned in the last episode, I read the whole series for The Housemaid, which you can also read The Housemaid and
join us for a conversation on it.
Yeah, in 2 episodes from now.
With my tissue.
Frida McFadden.
Frida McFadden.
Yeah.
Come visit us on
It's a fast read.
episode 46.
There's wild things that happen.
So many wild, disturbing things that happen.
Yeah.
It gets worse.
There's like
wait till book 3.
torture porn, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Captive porn. It's weird. It's weird. There's a lot, y'all. Just you got to read it for yourself.
Yeah.
Here.
Crazy.
But yeah, you are reading a lot.
Yeah. I'm also listening to the new Matthew Perry book.
Yeah. How is it?
R.I.P.
So sad.
I'm surprised that you only just started because it came out like a while ago. Yeah.
I know. Because I wanted to read it.
Yeah.
And then because I had just physically read 3 books, I was like, I'm going to do an audiobook. And he reads it.
Oh.
So, yeah. It's good.
Saw Rabbit Trail. I saw a post on Facebook.
Oh.
First of all, red flag. And I was like, ain't no way. And it's this group of young Gen Zers with a yellow background, friends in the friend font at the top. And it's like, just announced, confirmed, coming soon. I was like,
but it was all the cast of The Boys.
It would look like a magazine shoot.
It did, yeah.
There's some of our, like, parents' generation of people that I'm friends with on Facebook. They will share the most obviously
Fake.
AI created piece of art.
Fake.
Art or whatever piece of content. And I go,
That's not real.
But I have started to notice other people of their age demographic calling them out in the comments being like, that's not what a baby peacock looks like.
Oh, no.
What?
So specific.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
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 That's wild.
More happies?
Just a few more and they'll be fast.
No, you're fine.
I got a new iPad.
Yeah.
I
you guys,
upgraded all my
teched
Apple
out.
stuff. I got a new watch.
Yeah.
Because this is, I guess, kind of a crappy. I've been tracking my temperature,
Yeah.
So now I can track it with my watch, but my app can't figure out when I last ovulated. And so it's just like
weird
pink because it like changes color depending on like what status you're in. And I've been in like the waiting status for like a month.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
It does take like 6 months. I don't know how long you've been doing the app.
Like 2.5.
For it to figure out your true cycle.
Yeah. Well, and like I'm late and like, so I haven't had a period in a little bit.
Yeah.
And so it's like, we don't know what's going on. And I'm like, why did I pay for this?
Cool.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
But I got all new Apple stuff.
Nice.
And I traded in my big iPad for a more little one.
You liking it?
Very happy with the choice.
Yeah.
Because your old one was
massive.
basically the size of a laptop.
Yeah. So huge. So heavy.
Yeah.
Too much.
Love.
And yeah. My final 2, quickly. I'm so excited that it's spooky season. Watching Halloween movies and scary movies. And I decorated for Halloween early this year.
It's super
As
cute.
you should.
Yes, because I love it so much.
Yeah.
And my final happy, I played pickleball for the first time. And it was so much fun. And I made kind of a friend while I was playing pickleball, but I don't know what his name was. But we hit the ball back and forth to each other for a while because Jansen had a phone call. And he complimented me on my pickleball.
Wow.
He was like, "This is your first time playing? You seem so natural." It's like, thank you.
Thank you, unnamed gentleman.
I am,
A pickleball savant?
yes. He's like, "Do
Knew
you
it.
play other racket sports?" I was like,
Racket sports?
"Sure do not."
A badminton?
I do now.
A tennis?
Yeah. So
I love
I'm a
it.
natural in the pickleball
Wow.
world. So
Let's go, girlfriend.
I did watch a scary movie this weekend, thank you guys. Because I don't watch scary movies.
what scary movie?
I watched American Psycho for the first time.
Oh, I never seen.
I've never seen with Christian Bale.
Bale.
I've never seen it.
I never.
Her camera just went back out.
Me?
Has it always been back out like that?
Yeah.
This whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
It's okay.
Sorry, Halls.
Oh, yeah.
What was your other happy?
That was it. My final one. Pickleball.
Pickleball.
I like it.
And we could play tomorrow, maybe?
Perchance.
We're going to try. I've never played.
Yeah.
Me either.
I do like the tennis.
Yeah. We weren't really good at keeping score because scoring is kind of weird, in my opinion.
Mm.
But so we, like, Jansen and I just like hit it back and forth to each other.
Yeah.
Good workout, though. I was very
That's what I've heard.
sweaty.
Yeah. But low impact.
Yeah, for the most part.
Walking around. Bouncing around.
Unless you're running.
Oof. Yeah, it really
So
depends on
fast.
Reaching.
your partner and
Yeah.
what they're doing.
Yeah. Jansen really likes to go diagonal.
Physical.
So I'm running on each side of the...
Doing laps.
Yeah. I was winded. I was very red because I don't sweat very well. So I just get very flushed.
Oh. I do too.
Yeah.
I look like a tomato.
Yeah.
And then and then I'm also sweating.
No,
So look
I
like a
do be
wet
sweating.
tomato.
Oh, yeah.
I do be sweating.
I don't sweat very well. My grandma doesn't really sweat.
Grandma.
So she always would get like overheated. We went to Washington, D.C. with them in the summer.
Oh, a choice.
Yeah.
With humidity.
And we walked so much and she
yeah.
would just like have to stop because she was just getting so overheated because she wasn't sweating. And then it also started to rain a little bit while we were walking. She's like, "Am I sweating?"
Is this it?
Yeah.
Is
So
this
we're
it?
like,
Has it begun?
No.
I literally
Oh,
will
no.
get Gym Bros to come over to me while I work out, like the nice guy at your guys' EOS, every single time I'm there. Man, you are really getting it in. I'm so into this. You're
Sure.
awesome. And I'm like, it's literally just because I'm sweating.
Yeah.
And I can sweat under any circumstance. But thank you so much.
Yeah.
A light breeze. Drenched.
Yeah, I told him that last time. He was like, "Nah, girl, you're doing it. I'm into it. You keep rocking it." And I was like, "Thanks,
Thank
buff
you.
small man." He's like this big,
Yeah.
but just large. Haps and craps
From a Billy Cathene.
For you?
It was a great month.
Yeah.
I did have a couple exclamation point days during my luteal phase, as usual. I can clock it to the day now. Like, oh, I'm feeling a little ragey. Oh, what day is it? It's a luteal day.
Oh, my.
Yeah. The fires around us are also really awful. We've had 3 different fires in a triangle around our neighborhood in the valley for almost a month now.
Yeah.
And the worst one was at 80% capacity. And then we had another heat wave. So then it jumped back up and now it's at 60 or 50% capacity again. So they're fighting it again. Ugh. And it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
We can't open the windows. Not that we would want to in 104-degree days, but it's gross. And that's why we have to change our air filter every month because it's black by the time we pull it out. It's disgusting. Good stuff.
Still haven't changed.
Yeah. You need to do that.
I pulled mine out, but
yeah, I saw them on the
I forgot. I keep forgetting to bring a stepladder up.
Yeah. It's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, you gotta do it.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
I only have one. It really shouldn't be that.
Yeah, same.
We have 2.
Other craps. I don't know. It's just been a good month. It was like a great month of routine because it was Virgo season and working my booty off and working. My focus has been really good lately, which is nice. We got the website up in the last month. It looks great. Check it out. bloodandcontractspodcast.com or bloodandcontractspod.com. Either or. And you can Google us now, just Blood and Contracts, and all of our stuff pops up at the top now.
Nice.
Yay.
Our Instagram pops up to the top. A bunch of like YouTube videos pop up to the top. I'm really excited about that.
That's good.
Awesome.
Took a year, but we got there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good birthday too. We didn't really do much. We were pretty lazy. But I love being lazy.
Yeah.
And doing a little bed rot.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we watched movies and chilled. We went to that Pasadena vintage market a couple Saturdays ago. That was really fun. Got some vintage ashtrays, as you do. They're like little Russian doll ones. They fit into each other. There's 3 of them. There's like a little small one that just fits in your palm.
Oh.
It's so nice. And it has little holders, like butt holders, but they have just enough gap where it holds it, like hugs it, so that it doesn't move around.
Yeah.
Very satisfying. I was like, I can set it down.
What a good find.
I know. Loved it. $25 for 3. And they're glass. And they have this pearlescentness, yellow amber pearlescentness to it. Very cute.
You had a mom visit?
I had a mom visit. Most positive mom visit in a long time. And it was lovely. And yeah, we're planning her 60th birthday party. That's started to be really fun. And all the pieces are falling into place, which is great. Yeah, honestly, just great personal month. I think almost always my craps are universal, like stuff happening in the world. It's been like such a yucky news cycle in the last forever. But the last month has been pretty dark and that's been hard to watch. But that's just because I'm on the internet too much. Clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah, other happies, Renaissance wise. I earned another client, so I've now got 3 in my stack, which I think is probably my max. Because it's a lot.
Yeah. Especially by yourself.
Yeah, but they're happy. I mean, I technically have a team and they just hired their digital manager, director person in-house.
Nice.
And I can't wait to work with her more, but so it's not like I have to do it all. I truly get to do the part that I like the most, which is the strategy and like organizing projects and campaigns and making sure everyone's doing what they're supposed to be doing. And the stuff just keeps getting published.
Yeah.
Keep the lights on kind of thing. And then we did a lot of planning for Europe. We planned all of our Airbnbs and booked all those. And our in and out flights are done. We have a lot more to do, but it's really dependent on James's next bonus. And that doesn't pay out until beginning of November. So we will probably just like pick all the things we want to do and save them. And then I'll book them in November. But I still have like 2 more flights to book, a rental car, trains. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
At least you got your flight back and we know you're coming back at least.
Yeah.
We'll see what the election results are and then we'll keep talking to you.
Yeah.
Because who knows? I might just
stay.
I didn't even think about it until you said it that I'm getting my IUD on election day. I'm like, that's probably smart.
You never know. Oh, God. Other Renaissance, body's doing great. Scales going down so slowly.
That's
But
okay.
it's fine. And James is on, what's it called? Not Monjaro.
Semaglutide?
No.
That's what I'm on.
Trulicity?
No.
Yeah. He's going to probably go on Monjaro, though, because his doctor wants him to try that instead, because it's specific to weight loss, and his pre-diabeticness is really tied to weight and nothing else.
Yeah.
So, and he has diabetes in his genetics, so it's just a precaution for sure. And he's in his 40s. You need to pay attention to these things. Yeah. And he is, and he's liking it. But I'm interested to see what the Trulicity comparison to Monjaro will be, and like how much more intense it might be, because right now his nausea is just like day one, and he's fine. He just needs to drink water, and remember to eat. His hangriness on this is very loud.
Yeah.
Very loud.
Protein now.
We were talking about it last night, though. I think it truly is him starting to hear his true hunger calls, and because he's not snacking throughout the day and just always remaining full and satisfied, he's actually becoming what hunger really is to James's brain, and hearing that, and it's angry. So he always has a protein with him at all times now. Yeah. Like, oh, it's snack time? Okay.
Yeah.
And then the book, I had a realization in the last month. I have been, and you can mark it to the day, avoiding writing the book as soon as I found out that my therapist wasn't going to be an option because of cash flow, and she was too expensive. And I think I know that I've been avoiding it because I'm a little scared writing that book without any kind of mental health precaution.
Yeah.
I also know that I can't write my aspect of it without doing some memory care stuff and some EMDR. And it's really holding me back, because there's just, the more I sit down and try and think about that time in my life, the more it's just fogged and blocked. And while I'm writing fiction, I still want to pull from my real memories because they're mine.
Yeah.
So I think I've just resolved myself to put that book on hold. But the realization was like, I know you've been thinking about this book your whole life, but it doesn't have to be the only book that you write. And I think I might want to try to write a middle school book instead.
A middle school book?
Like middle age, 12 to 15.
Tween.
Yeah. Tween. Because that was the age where I've always been a reader, but that was the age where I was like, oh, this is how I escape. This is how I go to different worlds, and I can be in a different place in my own brain, because my brain is a scary place.
Yeah.
And not that I think I could be the next J.K. Rowling, but the world needs a new one.
Yeah.
Because we don't like her. She's scary.
She's scary.
So I don't know. There's something there, and I think it would be really healing to write children's books, and it's definitely a great market. Very expensive one. So, and as soon as I had that realization, like, felt excited about it again, and actually wanting to like put pen to paper and see what comes out of it. Yeah. So it's percolating, but definitely not where I wanted to be by fall of this year. Yeah. But that's resolutions. You can't do it all, and life is going to life at you, and you just got to pick it up and see where else it can go. Yeah. So I'm okay with it. Not a failure in my mind. Nope. Maybe in somebody else's.
That's not mine.
Thanks.
Mine either.
Thanks, guys.
They can go.
Yeah. You can go read The Housemaid and get ready for book club in a couple more episodes. That episode will also be our Halloween episode. And if you remember from last year, we all surprised each other and we didn't know what we were dressing up as. And you see our reactions within the first few seconds of that episode.
Does Jansen know what you guys are doing too?
No one knows what I'm doing.
Oh, he knows what I'm doing. Mine.
You need his help again?
No. Okay. No, I don't know. I remembered last year that we all like individually had told him. I mean, yours, you can't really avoid him knowing. But.
True. No, he doesn't know mine. He'll know mine when he opens up the bathroom door tomorrow, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, we're going to have to you're definitely going to have to come in first.
Yeah, probably.
To get in.
Oh, over here. Yes.
And then I can sit.
Yeah.
Maybe we set up our cameras first too.
Yeah.
So that we can just go. I like it.
Yeah.
Like Jansen comes in, turns them on, and then we each come and sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. You should be so excited too. We hope you had a great time with us, catching up on real life and anything and everything that we're up to. Thanks for listening and being encouraging in the comments. We appreciate you. Please rate and review, subscribe, share, comment. Damn it. Love you guys so much. My sister by blood.
Ozzy.
My sister by contract.
Ellie.
And I'm Bailey, your host of Blood and Contracts. We'll see you on the next one. Love you so much. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.